everybody. Today we got some accessory work we're gonna do at the gym. So I got some biceps and triceps and some calves. So if you're interested in trying to grow your little bitty arms and your little bitty calves, well, I got some tips for you. So without further ado, let's get started. Don't forget, mask up. Boom. So the first exercise is pretty much just a warm up. We're doing some cable curls and cable press downs just to get some blood flowing in the biceps and triceps. My goal for this accessory workout, and for majority of my accessory workouts right now, is to work on my power. So working on lower reps and higher weight for the fast twitch fibers, which is what some of the biceps, triceps, and some of the calves are. So fast twitch meaning that they're pretty much like first responders. They're first to get activated, and they're usually used to that endurance aspect. So I'm not trying to do high reps for them. I'm trying to lower the reps and just load up the weight for them. But obviously you don't want to do that right away. You want to make sure that you get a solid pump in the arms first.
Got a long way to go, like it's Monday, someday gotta be in LA. No, I gotta make it work out like chest day. Yeah, we just young and we living, we doing it right over here. While you missing just me and my homies, we running the city. Not worry about blowing these 100 to 50s.
All right, so the next one we got just close grip presses, which are going to focus on the triceps. What I'm doing for these is, you can honestly do these with a close grip bench press, but I just feel better contraction in my tricep with these. So you're just keeping your elbows nice and tucked in and keeping them pretty much not going past 90 so that the pec doesn't get too activated. But a great workout to build up your triceps. And then once I'm done with these, I quickly go over to the bench, and sorry for the camera angle, I don't know what the heck happened here, but we're gonna do some calf raises and just go for the pump, getting the pump in the blood and just getting a good warm up before we start really honing in on the calves. All right, the next one. Yes, you're a douche if you do this when the gym is packed and some people need to use the squat bar, but this gym was not, so I was able to actually use the bar and work on barbell curls. It's definitely difficult, definitely a harder movement, but you see that my shoulders are not moving. Don't cheat the system and make your shoulders move and lift the weight for you. Focus on the biceps and don't cheat. Then with that, once I get done, I'm going right into seated calf raises to hone in on my soleus muscle. So like I said before in other videos, the soleus is activated when the knee is in flexion, and then you're doing your ankles into plantar flexion. So this will activate the soleus muscle, which is pretty much your biggest calf muscle there is, and really will grow your calves to a bigger size. And it's just not done enough. So everyone loves doing just simple calf raises, but try to incorporate these into your workout to really beef up your calves. All right, so now the eccentrics. So what I'm doing here is the opposite. So instead of working on the push down for my tricep, I'm controlling it on the way up, doing a 5-second count and then exploding back down. Just really controlling on the way up. This is going to blow up your triceps and your biceps, which I'm about to do next, and really focus on building the tendon of each muscle. So just like this, I'm doing the exact opposite now. So now this is a preacher curl, but instead I'm working on controlling it on the way down. It's a great movement, but you cannot put a lot of weight on because it's going to be harder for it. So don't do your normal amount that you would for a normal preacher curl. Try to go a little bit lighter, 10, 20 pounds. Try to incorporate these eccentrics with all of your workouts, honestly, but try to keep it minimum to 1 or 2 exercises per workout. Just don't want to overdo it and overload that tendon up too much and really put a strain on the muscle. And now into the single leg calf raises. Very good exercise, just because I think a lot of people do too much bilateral work when they're at the gym. You know, everything's with both hands, both feet, a bar, whatever, you know. So trying to work on unilateral stuff and seeing asymmetries. You know, not everyone's going to be, you know, the same strength, especially us soccer players. You know, you have one foot that's probably a little bit stronger than the other. So try to figure those things out. Do a lot of more unilateral stuff, especially as an athlete, to learn your weaknesses and build up on your weaknesses. So it's a great exercise, and these I'm honestly just going great for a pump, just back and forth. with each. So once I get done one side, I'm going right to the other side and going and just really working on blowing those calves up.
Yeah, and I gotta pay homage to my fam and the fans from the hometown. Got the hill going up when we back now. Put the 919 on the map now.
All right, so then the finishers, the 2-minute bicep pump, and then we're gonna follow it with the 2-minute tricep pump. But here's the explanation of what we're doing. Is 30 seconds of each of the following below, and then you're doing, after this, you're going right into the triceps. So I try to do at least 2 to 3 sets of these each, and I just use a timer. I set a timer on my phone, and it's like more like an interval one, so every 30 seconds it goes off, and just gotta deal with pumping out as many reps as you can. I use 10 to 15 pound dumbbells, nothing too much, because trust me, you're gonna feel it. But it's a great way to finish up a solid workout. All right, guys, and that is going to conclude my bicep, tricep, calf accessory day. What I want you to take away is how I locked out, how I was making sure I was feeling the muscle and locking my elbows out of the way or pushing off my feet all the way and feeling the muscle pump. So don't cheat the system. Don't, be on social media following these bodybuilding gurus that think they know what they're talking about and they're performing these exercises incorrectly. And I'm gonna hop on my soapbox real quick. Is through PT school, I've slowly become more of a functional lifter. And what I mean by a functional lifter, I mean, I'm looking at how I perform workouts and thinking what's best for me. What's going to help me stay functionally active, and I don't need to be lifting 3,000 pounds or whatever. I need to do what I need to do to keep myself in shape and help me perform for my soccer abilities and soccer games. So I'm working on more unilateral stuff. I'm working on lighter weight for me, but I'm making sure I'm actually feeling the muscle. I'm doing the correct movement, and I'm not compensating and using other muscles to help me push the weight. I think a lot of people fall into the rabbit hole of, well, this big name person is doing this, so I gotta do what they do because they look great, so they must know what they're doing. And I don't want you to do that. I want you to understand that there's genetics, there's a lot of stuff involved that honestly you might not be ever able to get to that point. So, don't assume that if they did it and that's how they got good at it, that's the only way. Another point for my PT students, so advice from a PT student to another PT student, go to the gym. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, go to the gym. And why? Because what exercises are you going to give to your patient? You're going to have them pretty much doing exercises that they can do at a gym. And if you don't know how to do that exercise properly, they're not going to do that exercise properly because you're going to cue them wrong. Because I think the issue is people just get injured and they don't understand how or why. Sometimes they do. There's definitely injuries that they understand exactly why, but sometimes they get injured and they don't know why. And as PTs, we gotta be able to kind of explain that to them, but explaining it but then showing it is two totally different things. Saying it and doing it, So showing them how to properly move the muscle or properly activate this or this stabilizer and whatnot will make that so much more beneficial to them once they're out and discharged and on their own, that they can cue themselves. And that's the most important thing for anyone, is that someone can cue themselves when they're doing something wrong. And it's like, oh, that doesn't feel right. Let me take a step back. Definitely cue your patients and perform these exercises correctly. It will save your butt down the road and will honestly make you a lot better of a lifter. You'll know what to do properly, and you'll know how to set workout regimens for yourself. I will conclude with all that. So hopefully you guys take some of my knowledge as a PT and then just an avid lifter. I hope you guys will enjoy this workout. Try to use some of those exercises, try them out, let me know how they go. And as always, go ahead and follow me on my Instagram. My link is in the description. And as always, like, subscribe, the whole shebang. Do what you do, throw some love to your boy, and I will catch y'all on the next video. Thank you as always. Muscle Memory is out.